Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Wednesday check-in. It is Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025, and isn't it a unique time to be alive? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. And then make sure that you go check out the blog, hellocupcakeitsme.com. Give it some love. Follow me on all the different social medias and check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how are we? I'm doing fairly well. Uh, kind of just bebopping along in life and trying to do the best I can. And last night I had a very trying time. So ever since I went on the Alaskan cruise with my aunt, I have become extremely close with her. And I call her at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, just to check on her and see how she's doing. And she had been weighing on my mind really heavy the last couple of days. And I'm like, you know what? Call her, find out what the hell's going on. You've got nothing going on right now. And there is a 2 or 3 hour time difference between me and her. And so usually when I think about it, it's like 1:30, 1 or 2 my time, which means that it's 4 or 5 her time. So it's like, well, shit, am I going to be bothering her during dinner? Am I going to be waking her up? What's going on? But anyways, found out that one of my cousins has colorectal cancer and that they found a mass the size of a grapefruit, and she's got a 17% chance of living. My aunt, who is a very Christian, godly woman, was in a certain kind of way when she was telling me this yesterday. She usually doesn't cuss, or, when she does, it's like the minor league version of cussing. It's like, oh, well, damn it. Or, whatever. She very seldomly drops the F-bomb. And so it was a linguistic adventure with her. She was just telling me all the things going on with or with her daughter, my cousin, and then she was also telling me about her having a aneurysm that has begun to wrap itself around one of her kidneys and her bladder, and how she was putting her medical needs on hold so she could focus on her daughter. And I said, Auntie, both of you are important. I said, you can't put yourself on pause. Like, cancer is a bitch, but so is an aneurysm. She said, I know, honey, but at least with mine, if it ruptures, I go quickly. She said, and it's not right for me to live longer than my children. And I was like, I get that. I do. And she told me, she's like, Michael, I'm scared. and worried. And I said, I know, Auntie, I do. And, we all felt the same way when my sister had her breast cancer. We didn't know what was going to happen. Didn't realize that it was stage 3. And, it, it's, we just got to hope for the best. And she said, yeah. She said she has a 17% chance of living. So, that's a good thing. And I was like, yeah, I would rather have 17% of something than 100% of nothing. So, 17% chance is better than no chance. And she said, yeah, and the doctors said that if she has the operation, that there's a chance that they might not get it all. I'm like, just cut the whole amount of the tissue and everything away from it. And if they have to take the entire colon and the tissue around it, then put her on a colostomy or colostomy bag or whatever. So, we had a really good talk about it. And so that just left me kind of emotionally raw. And so shortly afterwards, I call and I talk, or my sister calls and we talk about it. And then I go to the bar to play trivia because that's what I do on Tuesdays. And as I'm sitting there at the bar, I have 2 spaces saved, one for me and one for my niece. And I'm in the process of getting all my stuff set up and everything, and having my food, and this couple comes in, and this guy is just being a fucking dick. Like, he's all, can you move your bag? I said, I'm sorry, I'm saving this seat for my niece when she shows up. And he's like, so you're not going to move your bag? I'm like, pretty much, yeah. And then I just like ignore him, and he starts going off like, I can't fucking believe you won't move your bag for a lady and all this other stuff. And I'm just getting more and more pissed off and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, show me one. Like, that's what I'm thinking. And I'm like, dude, you have no fucking idea. None whatsoever. Like, at one point, I had the fork that I was eating with in my hand, prong side down, because I was just going to go. And I'm glad that I have the restraint that I do. And the bartender just kept looking, and he's like, you cool, buddy? I'm like, mm-hmm. And he's just bah, 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 the whole time. He's all just talking massive shit. And I'm like, so my friend shows up, who is about 15 years older than I am. He's like, oh, you must be the niece. I'm like, no, she's a girlfriend. I'm like, but my niece will be here. And he's like, "Arr." I'm like, and so my friend's like, what the hell? I'm like, I'll talk to you about it later. So then when my niece finally shows up, he's like, oh, so this must be your niece then. I thought you were just lying. And I ignored him, and I made her sit on the other side of me, because if he said anything to her, I would have lost it. There would have been no saving him. Like, that was the level of, I'm going to tear this whole fucking place up. So he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were lying. I'm like, I don't care what you think. You know, if somebody says no, throwing a temper tantrum about shit isn't going to fix it, but whatever. And so he starts talking more shit, blah, 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 blah. And him and his girlfriend, or the woman, his wife, whoever the fuck she was, got up and they left. And their spots had been cleared off. And so I told my friend, I was like, hey, his spot's open. And she goes to sit down. And he comes out. He's like, I just went to the fucking bathroom and now there's someone else sitting in my spot. What the fuck is this all about? And the lady who had been sitting there, she's all, I'm sorry, I thought you left. And your friend didn't say anything when I sat down. And she's like, I'll get back up. And he's like, no, fucking stay there. You're already planted. And all this other stuff. And he's like, I can't believe how fucking rude people are. Like, dude, fuck you. Fuck you all the way to wherever, you know, like, I just, I don't understand people. Like, there's multiple other places that these people could have sat. And the reason that they did it, I don't know. But, anyways, so that was my night last night, dealing with drunk, stupid idiots. And I didn't do any walking last night because I really pushed myself swimming. I did 750 meters or 850 meters. I can't remember now. And after it turns 12 a.m., my watch like clears out all the memory for that day and then resets. So, anyways, I'm gonna do some walking today, and it's nice and cool. And probably after this video, I'll go out and hit the trail and try to do 2 miles or something. Just see what I can come up with. But yeah, I'm just ugh. So yeah, all of last week was just a bunch of crap, and now so far this week is starting off kind of the same way, and I am not here for it. And yeah. And I don't know if you've seen this shirt before, but I'm going to show it again. It says, be yourself, they'll adjust. And um, I, I love this shirt because it's true. You need to be yourself and they'll adjust, or they won't. It's, you know, it's their choice to be pissed off. It's their choice not to like you. It's their choice not to respect you or whatever else. So I was taking my shirt's advice, be yourself. Myself was saying, I have reserved these 2 areas. These 2 areas are mine. Thank you. And so yeah. Moving along. There's really nothing else that's been going on. I've just been doing a lot of walking. It's been getting easier and easier. Sunday was it Sunday or Saturday? I think it was Sunday. Um, Sunday was a hellacious day for me in the fact that I just like got up and did a lot of moving. So every Sunday, I usually call my mom and we talk for about an hour or two, and then we say goodbye or whatever, and then we go, and then I go do my own thing, which is usually laundry or um, maybe straightening up around the house or who knows what. But that's my Sunday schedule. Well, we didn't talk this weekend because she was in cleaning mode and didn't want to break her stride. And I was like, okay, I get that. So I decided I was going to take myself out on a date. And I went into town and walked around a couple of stores, walked a little bit of downtown, went up and downstairs with like hardly any effort at all, and just thinking, my God, it's been a while since I've been able to do this. Like just walking down the sidewalk was like, so um, after I got done doing my stuff downtown, then I went to Goodwill and did some shopping at Goodwill and picked up a uh, countertop ice maker for a friend of mine. And then I no sooner walk in the door and put everything down, and I get a text message, "Hey, do you want to go for a walk with me?" I'm like, "Okay, cool, let's do this." Got up, did a mile walk together, and felt really good after that. And then I went to the Dollar Tree and then came home. No sooner walked in the door, and then my niece calls. I had originally called her that morning to see if she wanted to hang out, but she had a friend over, and they were painting or doing something. And so me and my niece talk for about 2 hours, and then I hang up, and 5 minutes later, my friend from college calls, and by this time I had just finished dinner and was laying in bed and kind of relaxing for the first time all day. And I end up falling asleep while talking to her on the phone. And the last thing I remember talking about was like this homeschooling project that seems kind of shady and rickety. And when I woke up, my throat was sore because I was snoring so hard. My Bluetooth was still in my ear, and I was still wearing my glasses and didn't even realize that I had passed out. And I sent her a text message. I'm like, "Oh my God, I am so, so sorry. I'm sorry. That was so rude," and blah, blah, blah. She's like, "It's okay. From the way you were snoring, it sounded like you needed it. And you told me that you were tired when we got on the phone." So, yeah, it was a long day, but a good day. Day of movement and just feeling good about myself. So, anyways, just thought I would share that little story before I wrap everything up. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please put them in the comment section down below and let me know um, what's going on. And if you would like to talk to me directly and not leave a private or public comment, you can shoot me an email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And until next time, I will talk to you then. Bye, guys. Boop.